Let's go. Yeah, make it look easy. Hey, stand up guy, boom, 10 toes. Big body pull up in a Range Rover. I can change the whole game when I say so. I pull up, shut it down, yeah, they know. Running this game ain't a thing for
We're
me.
on the
I never
record,
switched
case
up,
number 2003 VR 6755, Department of Revenue on behalf of Cleve Ball versus Surgrat Doss. Mr. Doss is appearing via Zoom, as is Ms. Comrie, who represents the Department of Revenue, and a Department of Revenue representative. We're here on the respondent's driver's license contest or motion to contest suspension of driver's license and request for hearing. Mr. Doss, before we proceed, I need to let you know that I used to work at the Office of the Attorney General and I represented the Department of Revenue. The department is a party to your case. If for any reason you feel you cannot get a fair hearing from me, I'll remove myself from the case and one of the other hearing officers will hear it at a later date. I looked at this file and I didn't work on this file when I was an attorney for the Department of Revenue. However, I do have some recollection at some point of working on one of your cases. It must have been another case. Do you have any questions about what I just told you?
No, I don't, but to your statement as to whether I could get a fair hearing, I think that my volume of filing would show that I don't think I'll get a fair hearing, but we'll go ahead and shoot for it. You don't need to recuse yourself. I see you say Mrs. Comrie. I can't see the face, but I'm looking at C-O-M-R-I-E. Is that the attorney for the Attorney General's office?
Yes, she's with the Attorney General's office.
Okay, so I was expecting Mr. Arena, so if possible, without me having to be more formal, I'll request her information as well as our information. I'd like to look it up, but I don't know if that's the proper spelling. Ms. Britt is here, I guess, to give testimony as to the factual basis of whatever the department's arguments may or may not be.
Yeah, she's the representative for the Department of Revenue. Unfortunately, Mr. Arena is deceased. So.
Oh, sorry to hear that.
Yeah.
Okay.
So, so Mr. Doss, do you want me to proceed with the hearing, or would you like somebody else to hear it?
No, you can hear it. You know, the facts are the facts.
Okay, so you're waiving any potential conflict?
I'll stipulate that you can hear the case without having to recuse. Now, whether there's a conflict, that probably would be a meritorious determination. But
well, you either waive it, because I don't want you in the future to say I had a conflict and my order is invalid because of a conflict. So you can waive it, or somebody else can hear it.
Factual, Mrs. Campbell, I'm pretty sure we will be able to resolve the matter now. So
All right, so it's your motion, you can proceed.
Okay, so there's a couple of issues that are foundational to this case that would require the case to be reversed. You said that you received my filing for this case, correct? My motion to contest, as well as the attached exhibits. And I guess I should be asking that question to Mrs. Britt and Mrs. Is it Comrie?
Yes, it's Comrie, C-O-M-R-I-E. First name, Hulda.
Hulda, okay.